Most French Bulldog owners eventually have the same thought. Their dog seems to be communicating far more than they expected. It may happen during a quiet moment at home. The French Bulldog looks at its owner in a way that feels surprisingly meaningful. Of course, dogs do not use words, yet many owners feel their French Bulldog is constantly trying to tell them something. This feeling is especially common with the breed. French Bulldogs have a way of making communication feel personal. Many owners quickly learn that their dog rarely struggles to get attention. French Bulldogs are remarkably good at making their presence known. Sometimes it is a look. Sometimes it is simply appearing exactly where their owner happens to be. Over time, owners begin noticing patterns. Certain behaviors seem to appear again and again. The dog may not be speaking, but the message often feels clear. The challenge is learning how to interpret it. One thing many French Bulldogs seem to communicate is a desire for connection. The breed often enjoys being close to its people. Owners frequently notice their dog choosing the same room. The behavior becomes so common that it eventually feels normal. What may seem like a small decision can actually say quite a lot. The dog simply prefers being nearby. Many owners interpret this as affection. Whether sitting quietly or moving around the house, the French Bulldog often wants to stay involved. Another message French Bulldogs often appear to send is curiosity. They seem genuinely interested in what their family is doing. A new activity immediately attracts attention. The dog wants to know what is happening. Owners often laugh at how quickly their French Bulldog appears. The breed rarely likes feeling left out. This tendency creates the impression that the dog is constantly gathering information. It becomes one of the breed's most recognizable characteristics. French Bulldogs also seem remarkably skilled at communicating enthusiasm. Owners often know exactly when their dog is excited. The dog's entire attitude can appear different. Even without words, the message feels obvious. Many owners become surprisingly good at recognizing these moments. They learn to read the signs quickly. Over time, communication becomes a two-way process. Both owner and dog begin understanding each other better. Another thing French Bulldogs often communicate is routine. The breed tends to pay close attention to daily patterns. Owners are frequently surprised by how quickly their dog learns schedules. Meals, walks, and familiar activities become predictable. Before long, the French Bulldog often seems to know what comes next. The dog responds before anything has even happened. This awareness creates the impression that the breed is highly observant. Many owners believe their dog notices everything. Whether that is entirely true is difficult to know. What matters is how often owners describe the experience. French Bulldogs also seem to communicate comfort in subtle ways. Their choices often reveal where they feel happiest. Many owners notice their dog seeking familiar places and familiar people. These decisions often appear intentional. The message is simple. This is where the dog feels secure. Security is an important part of the owner-dog relationship. Trust grows through these everyday experiences. Another common observation involves attention. French Bulldogs often seem remarkably good at getting it. The breed rarely needs dramatic behavior. Sometimes a single look is enough. Owners quickly learn to recognize these moments. The dog appears to understand exactly how to get a response. This ability contributes to the breed's charm. French Bulldogs often feel highly expressive. Many owners also notice that their dog seems capable of communicating different moods. The differences become familiar over time. A relaxed French Bulldog often feels very different from an excited one. Owners learn to recognize the distinction. This growing understanding strengthens the relationship. Communication feels easier with experience. Another thing many French Bulldogs appear to communicate is participation. They often want to feel included. The dog does not necessarily need to lead the activity. Simply being involved can seem rewarding. Owners frequently describe their French Bulldog as a companion. The breed often behaves like one. This companionship becomes one of the most appreciated aspects of ownership. It helps create a strong emotional connection. Many first-time owners are surprised by how quickly attachment develops. The relationship often becomes meaningful very fast. Part of that connection comes from communication. Owners feel as though their dog is constantly interacting with them. The interactions may be simple, yet they occur throughout the day. Over time, these moments accumulate. The relationship grows stronger through repetition. French Bulldogs also seem particularly skilled at creating memorable experiences. Owners often remember small interactions years later. A glance, a reaction, or a familiar habit becomes part of family history. The dog leaves a lasting impression. Many owners eventually realize they can predict their French Bulldog's responses. Familiar patterns become easy to recognize. The dog seems predictable in some ways and surprising in others. That balance keeps the relationship interesting. Another thing French Bulldogs may be trying to communicate is trust. The breed often forms strong bonds with familiar people. Owners notice this through everyday choices. The dog repeatedly chooses connection over distance. These small decisions say more than many people realize. They reveal the strength of the relationship. The bond often feels personal because it is built through countless interactions. Every shared experience contributes. This is one reason French Bulldog owners become so devoted to the breed. The connection feels genuine. Many owners eventually stop thinking about communication altogether. Understanding becomes automatic. The owner recognizes the dog's signals. The dog recognizes the owner's habits. That familiarity creates a unique relationship. Communication begins to feel effortless. So what is your French Bulldog trying to tell you? In many cases, the message is surprisingly simple. The dog wants connection, participation, trust, familiarity, and companionship. Those themes appear again and again throughout daily life. Owners who spend enough time with their French Bulldog usually begin recognizing these messages. The signals become impossible to miss. And once people learn how to read them, they often discover that their French Bulldog has been communicating all along. That may be one of the reasons the breed forms such strong bonds with the people it loves. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Wild Tales Stories for more fascinating insights into the behaviors, instincts, and relationships that make dogs such incredible companions.